What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here. We are back with another video, but this is a new video and a new series inspired by this man right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
How's it going, everyone? He collects things. Based out of, Denton? Yeah, based out of Denton. And I've just been a long-time subscriber of the channel. And I just, said, hey, come on through, come check out my collection and see if you like it.
Now, like I said, guys, this is a new series on the channel. I don't know what to name it yet, but it might have to go somewhere like, show me that collection, or something like that. It's a little rough draft. It's still going through its baby processes, its walking processes. But before we get into the video, before we actually get into what this man right here collects, because this collection right here, it's quite the collection. Before we get into this video, I gotta say shout out to my Patreon pledges for all the love and support they give me on Patreon financially. And guys, I gotta give you the biggest Dark Sage hug. And in fact, this man deserves one too, because he is a Patreon pledger, actually. Secondly, I gotta give a shout out to Broke Boy Gang, aka Notification Squad, for those people who are hitting the bell and always come to the videos when y'all see the notification in your phone status bar. When y'all click it, y'all see my beautiful face right here. And also, I need everybody, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell. That way you can become a part of Broke Boy Gang. And this is not just for them, this is for everybody. Like the video and share your thoughts on this awesome collection that we're about to see as well. And lastly, don't forget to follow me on all my other social media accounts and follow this man on his social media accounts as well. His link and all my links will be in the description down below. So, do you want to do the honors? Or I'll do the honors.
You can do the honors.
So, let's go ahead into it. So, obviously, I know you from working at a familiar job that me and you both worked at. I'm not going to say it because I don't support that company, nor do I want to put out our business like that.
That's true.
But obviously, once I got into actually starting my YouTube channel, I saw that you actually have been collecting Funko Pops. And, you gave me tidbits of what you collect, but after actually seeing the collection, it looks marvelous. And there's some older stuff, there's also some newer stuff in here. Now, I gotta ask you, when did you start collecting Funko Pops? And I know that's not the only thing that you do collect. We are going to show other things that you do collect, but when did you start collecting Funko Pops, and what made you start collecting Funko Pops?
Yeah, so I started collecting about 2011. I remember going into Hot Topic, I want to say, at the time, and seeing a few pops that I saw. I liked them. I said, I'll grab those. It really took off in 2013 when I was living in Hawaii, and I used to go to this store in Pearl Ridge Mall. And I used to just grab stuff and just say, I'll take this, I'll take that, I'll take this. And for the, if you look at my collection, a lot of them on the bottom of it have like tags that have the original price. And so those ones I bought at that time.
Yeah. So you have, as I've seen yesterday, because I did get a previous look at this collection beforehand, because we had to know what we were going to be filming before we actually did it. And honestly, it took a little time because this is a large collection, guys. This isn't for no scrubs. This is a big boy collection back here at Funko Pops and other hype beast type stuff as well. Now, you've told us a little bit about your Funko Pop history of you collecting, of when you started collecting. How about we actually take a look into your collection?
Absolutely. So
obviously, if you've been a long-time viewer of my videos or just of my channel in general, you will know that I advertise the saying quality over quantity. And one thing about a quality collection is how it's presented. So can you please tell me how you actually have all your Pops organized or how you have it presented to us?
Yeah, absolutely. So when you come in my room, basically, and yes, it's all in my room. Well, 80% of it is. So I have multiple cabinets going this way across the room, and then you'll see some of the B-roll behind us. I have some, not detolf, I have
it's like some hanging shelves.
Hanging shelves from IKEA. Yeah, I got the hanging shelves from IKEA. They're on the wall behind us, and I also have some more behind to the other side. So when we go to the B-roll, we'll be able to see it. But for the vast majority, I have them on these shelves. And I want to say I picked up these shelves from Target. I want to say Target or Walmart. They're pretty useful. The one thing I'll say is, in my collection, what you see is not what you get. So there are Funko Pops behind the Funko Pops you see.
So when it comes to presenting your collection, obviously you have a lot in your one room right here. Obviously this isn't all of it, but what makes you put these certain Pops actually out for display compared to all the other Pops you have in hiding, say for instance in your closet or storage room?
Absolutely. So you know, I like a few shows, few movies, few lines, and so the ones that I display are the lines that I collect. So the first, as you'll see in the accompanying photos or B-roll, is I love The Office, so I have all the Office pops. I love Black Panther, I have all the Black Panther pops. I have all the Mandalorian pops, including the 2019 NYCC Mandalorian with pistol. So yes, I do have those, and of course, I did not buy them on the resale. I support resale, but I did not buy them on the resale. I typically just follow what I like and collect what I like. Collect what I love, I guess. Not collect what I like. I'm also trying to, you know, complete the Avengers Endgame. So that one is displayed. And then just different things that I like. I mean, I love Wolverine. I love Logan. And so I have a collection of those. I like Back to the Future. There's just so many different lines that I like and I love. And so you'll see that in my collection. So there's really nothing that you'll see a theme of, let's say, all ad icons or all Marvel. I think being diversified like the stock market is important too in Funko collecting.
Very well said. Now, we just realized, or if you haven't been actually watching any of the B-roll, if you've just been probably listening to the video, he does collect a lot of different genres or a lot of different lines. If you had to pick a line, what would your favorite line be? And what was your favorite line to actually like complete or collect a set of?
I would say my favorite is The Office, just because I love The Office. I watch it. I probably watched it about 15, 20 times. So, I mean, I love The Office. Right behind it is probably Black Panther. And, you know, I don't have to say anything, but being, you know, African-American, having a major superhero on the silver screen is important for us and for the community. And just having that collection means a lot to me. And then, of course, I would say the Logan line. And in actuality, my youngest daughter is named Logan. So I pulled that whoop-de-doo on her.
Now, at the end of the video, we are going to ask what's his most important piece in his collection. The piece that he will never, ever sell, even if a gun is to his head. But like we already said, this isn't all your collection. Let's actually take a look at where other pieces of your collection is that we actually don't get to see as often since it's not out in your room.
Absolutely. Let's take a look.
All right, let's go. All right, so where exactly did you take me to right now?
So this is one of the coat closets in my apartment, and I would pull these pops out, but I don't know if I can pull them out right now, so it might be hard. But if you want to take a look, there's just some in here. I know Dumbo's a pretty sought after one. Frank and Freddy, that's pretty recent. So I have some there, and I want to say, I don't know, that Beta Ray Bill is a pretty, I don't want to say sought after, but that's a pretty cool one. I got that Batman line. So yeah, there's just some in here.
You see that you have a lot of the Disney park ones. Would you consider this stonks right here, sir?
Stonks.
So right outside of his room, before you even walk into it, you already know that this man is a man of culture, a man of taste, a man that loves his Bruce Wayne right here. So tell me a little bit about this shelf right here you got.
Yeah, so this is just some of the samplings of Batman that I like to display. On the bottom, I got some of the 80th anniversary. Up here, some of the older Batmans. Even up here, some of the recent ones from Target. And I want to say the box lunch. And then I want to say a shout out to my girl. It's Katie out there in Australia. I remember seeing her video, and I had to double up with those, and I sent her a pair of that. But this is not all the 80th anniversary. I have more 80th anniversary in the room as well.
Because a lot of these pops, like you said earlier, like are double facing, meaning that you have pops even behind these right here.
Yeah. So in here, there's pops. There's here, and I want to say it goes 3 deep. So there's 3 deep of pops in this shelf right here.
Sheesh. All right. Now let's go ahead and see your other storage of pops.
All right, let's go.
All right, so now we're at your second storage of pops that aren't in your room. Tell me what this box is down here exactly.
So this is just more pops that I have that I just can't put anywhere else inside my apartment. And so I have to put out here in the outside shed. So that's what that is. But I also, outside here, I also have other things that I collect that I'd like to show you guys.
All right, let's go ahead and look at them real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just gonna show you over here. I'm gonna lift this up, and like you said, I'm a collector of hype, and so I have just different things. These are Supreme. I got some Funko shirts in here, but for the vast majority, this is all Supreme. Supreme. I got hats, Stone Island. I even got that Kith collaboration with the Looney Tunes. I put it in a Supreme bag because the box, you know, I try to sell it on StockX, but StockX, we won't talk about that. So yeah, so the majority of the stuff is Supreme Anti-Social Club.
All right, so we just got a big overview of all the Funko Pops. Well, not every single detail of all the Funko Pops you have, but we know that you have a lot of Marvel, a lot of Disney, a lot of Star Wars. You're not a man that just collects one thing. And obviously that shows within your collection, since you don't also just collect Funko Pops. Mind showing us what else you collect or telling us what else you collect?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big collector in Vans. I'm a big collector in Jordans. I'm a big collector in stickers. So I have them, throughout my entire room as well. Yeah, so some of the Vans that I have over here. This is a recent pickup. This is the Takahashi 1 of 600. I just picked that up from my guy here in Dallas, Scott. One of the hits off of Nike sneakers. And let me tell you, I be hitting. If you know the paper, you know the paper. Nike Street Hawkers. Got a little Paris Saint Germain action. Jordan 4s. If you know the paper, you know the paper. Peace -1 Air Force Ones. And I'll tell you, one of the ones that I love the most is this Nike ID, right? Nike by you. And it even comes up here and it tells you Nike by whoever. And it has a picture and it has your name. I'm just covering up my name. But, I got a little future in the designing business. Yeah, so up here I got the newest Where's Waldo. I got the Simpson Vans collab. Double Taps Vans collab. Over here I got the Rude collaboration. And I just have different shops. And so I think one of my favorite for the presentation, not only just the sneaker, but the presentation, is down here. It's called End Collaboration. It's a shop from England. This box is suede. Go ahead and feel that.
Oh my gosh.
Can't beat that.
You can't.
Can't beat that. So over here, as you see, I got one of the Cos dolls, Elmo, as you can see from the crossed out eyes. I got some Supreme up here, so Supreme Band-Aids, some cups, some water bottles. If you come down here, you'll see the Supreme gas can, and that's actually a funny story. I was trying out the Supreme app for the first time, tried to get that. I didn't get any confirmation, I didn't get any rejection, just nothing happened. About a week later, that showed up. Check my bank account. Oh, Supreme docked me some money. So that's a pretty funny story. I tried, but I didn't get a confirmation number, so that's how I got that. As you can see, I got some more pops in here. Got a Mighty mug. So for you who've been collecting, I got some more Supreme stuff in here, some more Supreme stuff down here, and I got some more Batman 8th anniversary. I told you I got the Batman 8th anniversary. I don't play with my pops. So as you can see, I have over here the Reebok Ventilator collection. I have more Vans here and over here. And I got Saucony, Asics. I collect everything. Like if you can collect it, I will collect it. I even collect Stan socks. Let's go.
So we just seen that you collect, obviously, Funko Pops, Supreme, and a lot of shoes. But what's this huge thing that you have right behind here, and why do you have it in a case?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is one of my most prized possessions. This is a Larry Fitzgerald autographed jersey. And no, I did not buy it. I actually was wearing it. I met Larry Fitzgerald in the 2014 Pro Bowl in Honolulu. And he was at a skills competition for children. And he was leaving the competition. And I said, hey, Larry, can you sign my jersey? And he remembered me because I had met him prior to in Atlanta. Remembered me, autographed the jersey. And I want to say about 10 minutes after that, I tweeted him. He responded back. So I also have the tweet and I have the picture of him signing it and the picture of me meeting with him in Atlanta. So I also collect sports memorabilia. Not super big into it, but the people that I like, I try to get. And then lastly, last thing is stickers. So I have a lot of Supreme stickers. I have some pins and I just have stuff from different drops. And I think one of the funniest things, and I like to show everyone this every time they see this, is that's a nice healthy stack of stickers. Supreme box logo. So if you need a box logo, hit me up.
All right, so since we've seen a good amount of your collection, obviously we can't show everything because this video would honestly probably be about an hour, 2 hours long if you really want to go in depth and show every single thing that you have in your collection. But if you had to estimate the total worth of everything that you have in this room right here, how much do you think it would be?
You know, if we're just talking Funkos alone, I got over 20,000 in value in here. So if we want to talk about all the other different things I collect, it's a lot.
Now, to end this interview off, to end this little tour that we just took into his collection, I gotta ask you, and we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier. You have one thing out of everything that you collect, this one thing, this is the one thing that you can't part with. You have to sell everything else in this room, but it's just that one thing that you got to keep because it might be near or dear to your heart, or it could be just really expensive and you know that you probably won't be able to attain it again. Yeah. What would that item be?
You know, when it comes to collecting, you collect what you love, right? And the one thing that I would never part with, or it'd be the last thing I would part with, would be right here. And I'm not gonna plug who made this beautiful case, unless they want to pay me. But I have here I want to say it's the 2013 Logan, and I wish I could show it to you, but you can probably see it right there, non-bobblehead Logan. And I love Wolverine / Logan, and my youngest child, her name is Logan, and so whenever she comes in my room and she says, "Daddy, which one do you like the most?" Well, I love my daughter, and I love the pop that I named her after. And I'll tell you, she was born in June of 2013. Go ahead and peep that date. So I got this before she was born.
That right there is an awesome piece. Non-bobblehead Logan. A very rare sight that you rarely see in anyone's collection nowadays. But man, this collection has been impressive. Just looking at this collection, it's astounding. Yeah. It's astonishing just to see how many Funko Pops you can actually fit in one room and put on display. Yeah. And just know that someone like me, I can spot out some of the older pieces in Funko. It makes me really appreciate some of the older molds, also the newer molds as well, because you're not just sticking to one version of Funko. You're actually continuing to collect it while not just being like an old head saying, "Oh, I like this old style," or "Oh, I only like this new style." No, you collect both. And honestly, I can find the value within you just having all this collection of you having such a variety, such memories that you have with this, because like I said, or like you said earlier, you've been collecting this for a long time. But man, I gotta say thank you for letting me look at this room, look at this collection, letting me be able to tour and show other people on my channel as well, and giving me the idea to actually start this series.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything to help you out, support the channel, and support the Funko community, because we are a community, and we're only as strong as our weakest link.
All right, and do you have anything that you want to shout out or plug before we end this video off?
In the words of the great Conor McGregor, I'd like to thank absolutely no one but myself. Oh, we're out!